It's. Oh, are you performing? What? What do you see? What did you see? How was your guys' day? Hmm? Funny little fact about today. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, honestly. And then it gets close to bedtime for these two, right? Gets close to bedtime. And then all of a sudden, I decided to sit down and start going through the stuff that I missed in the day. Careful, you two. Careful, you two. Yeah, I didn't actually know what I was going to. Stella. Enough. What I was going to talk about today. I honestly thought maybe I was going to skip it. And then I sit down when they were on their last before bed. And I start, going through everything like the news articles that are usually set aside for me and all that other stuff. And get to the YouTube part and okay, we'll do my reading for the day. My girl dropped a reading. We'll do a reading for today. And lo and behold, my favorite gave us our topic today. So I want to explain to everybody that cares at least, on why it's so important to read the symbology correctly if you're going to do a tarot reading. Now, a lot of people will, if the definition of it is this, but they're leaving out that, it's basically the same thing, right? No, wrong. Even one slight detail can shift perspective in the completely wrong way. Because remember, like we've said, like we've discussed, right? It's all about the pareidolia. It's you're listening to this person tell you a story while you are looking at the goddamn all kinds of stickers out here still. That hurt. It's the pareidolia that allows you access to your deepest core memories. That gives you flashes that basically connect the dots between the story the cards are telling you and the actual memories and everything else that it triggers, right? Well, here's the funny thing. Your brain's going to read the symbology the same either way. It's pattern recognition, right? Scientific fact behind this. But it's also the auditory way of giving you that story that connects the dots to make 1 and 1 equal 2. All right, you guys with me so far? I hope so. Now, if your brain recognizes the patterns, it's going to activate the pareidolia. But if the person is misreading the symbology because they are essentially the conduit between you and the pareidolia, right? So if they misread the symbology or they alter it for themselves in whatever particular manner for whatever particular reason, then it's going to access the wrong memories. When it's supposed to be giving you a breakthrough, it's actually giving you misdirection. Because the story that is accessing the memories is not, and let me repeat this, is not accessing the right memories. So let's say like in the reading today, all right? Let's say somebody says that they have a dream. And in that dream, they saw somebody as a jack-o'-lantern or particularly like jack-o'-lantern head and all that stuff, right? kind of like Sleepy Hollow. So, the definition for dreaming of a jack-o'-lantern, because the symbology in a dream is different than the actual symbology for that symbol in the waking world, right? Let's get that out of the way. So, the symbology in a dream of a jack-o'-lantern is something of protection. Generally speaking, there's 5 to 6 different realms that it could actually touch. One being that you might be putting on a quote-unquote brave face to the waking world and keeping something hidden. Most people would take that as a negative, like somebody is trying to pull something over on you, but the simple context is you're supposed to take the entire definition. So if it means it's protection from negativity, protection from evil spirits, protection from this, that, and the other, right? You are misconstruing the reference of a quote-unquote brave face. Using just that one term to direct the reading shifts it from an inside perspective, right? An inside perspective to an outer one. Instead of you looking inside, it suddenly shifts the reading to saying like someone's trying, it makes it exterior. So you immediately stop reading this in the appropriate manner. You're looking for something to go wrong outside of you when the actual context of the reading should have been an internal journey the whole damn time. Are you guys with me? Are you guys understanding this? I hope so, because I'm not looking at the screen. It's like blacked out from the glare and everything else. I'm trying to keep an eye on the dogs while I'm walking around doing this. Consistency, right? It's all about the consistency. So that's the main thing that, and it irked me. I could only get through 2 minutes, because once you misread one thing, it taints the entire read. It's not what it's meant to be. Because instead of the reader being a proper conduit and guiding you down a self-discovery path, they are now guiding you down of one of, you need to keep your guard up, you need to be aware of this type of person, and the pareidolia is going to kick in, guys. The pareidolia is going to kick in, and it's going to give you flashes of people that you have perceived to have wronged you. So instead of pointing the compass inward to do some internal work from those people, because you're going to get the same images, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to understand the full context of what that message is trying to give you, which is you got to work on you. And then it turns it into something that is completely not. So instead of actually coming to a self-discovery about yourself and healing a part of yourself that needed to be healed, you're actually going to look outward and you're going to go on the defensive. And if one person in particular keeps popping in your mind as you read this tainted reading, then you might go on the offensive toward that particular person. This is why understanding symbology and communicating symbology is so important. Because it's the pareidolia that you have inside your brain that allows you to decipher the message properly so you can appropriately attack your life in the most positive way possible. But I hope you guys understood that. I think that's it for right now. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I feel so bad because she's been the most accurate one I've found, and I hate it when that happens. And I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she was just misreading the symbology and not actually putting her own, you know, her own bias behind it. We'll say that. I don't want to make it worse than it actually is. But yeah, keep your eyes out, guys. Make sure you understand, and don't, I mean truly understand. Like, if you can afford to go out and buy the books and everything else so you guys can look this up for yourselves and know the actual truth of where all this stuff comes from, do it. Because there are even a lot of things on Google, like you can pull it up on Google, and me knowing what I do, like, I'll just sit there and laugh sometimes. I'm like, they're ripping this right out of like some new age spiritual shit. It's not even scientifically based. It's weird. It's weird the way that they want you to think, and the things they want you to think these days. It's, to me, honestly, it's unacceptable. But I stop getting worked up, you two. But I've kind of come to accept I'm a dying breed. So I hope you guys had fun, and I might come back tonight with some late night thoughts. I might not. We'll have to wait and see. You guys take it easy.